A huge moo to the herd, and welcome back to our playthrough of Rise of Industry. Very quick recap on where we were. We have car seats being produced. We have radio receivers being produced. We have wheat farms producing wheat for our livestock farms, which are producing leather, which is going over here for our heavy fabrics, which eventually will be turning into interior linings. The three components of... If I go to automotive factory, interior body, radio receiver, interior lining, and car seats. We will have all three of them very soon. So we have things in place. We have our wheat ready to go. We have water being sent over to this area here. The one thing we need is cardboard panels. So I have a lot of lumberjacks here. If I check the warehouse for 3, I have an abundance of wood. So I'm going to build some more not lumberyards, carpentry centres. Is it no, it's not carpentry centres. I take it back. It's paper mills I need. We're going to build some paper mills because we're going to need to produce our cardboard panels. Where's cardboard panels? That's not the right one. That's the right one. We're going to need heavy pulp to produce cardboard panels, and heavy pulp requires water. Water again, and wood, and that produces 2. So, first things first, we're going to need some more water. So I'm going to put a water siphon in around about here, I think. Wait for this save to finish. Right, so go to our gatherers. Water siphon, I want to give it a big enough area as possible. Let's put it in planning mode. Spin you around again. I think that should be enough to cover it. Yeah. And we'll get these facing the right way. 1. It is on a short tile. Oh, no. 2. 3, 4, and 5. Connect these all up. Wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. Make sure the paths, the roads are linked this time, unlike last time where I was wondering why nothing was being delivered. And we'll send you in a nice straight line to here. And now we want factories. Paper mill, where are you? There you are. I'm going to drop you. I want one. How much heavy pulp do you make? You make 2 every 20 days. So that's 3 every 30 days. How much does cardboard panels need? 4 every 45 days. Sorry, the grimacing was trying to do some maths. If I'm making 3 every 30 days, so I would make enough. Because every 40 days would make 4. And that would give me 2 cardboard panels. So basically I need a 1-to-1 ratio. Let's risk it. Put another paper mill in. Pop you there, and you're going to be making cardboard panels. We'll connect these guys up. The only thing I need to do on this one is send your output to warehouse number 3. So logistics warehouse number 3. And then we need to send the cardboard panels. Now where are we going to be sending these? We're going to be sending these to warehouse number 1. So let's change that one. I think it's a tier 2 good, is it? Cardboard panels, it is. Warehouse number 1. Ooh, do we want to send it to warehouse number 1 or do we want to send it to the car depot? Let's send it by the warehouse trucks for the time being. Warehouse number 1. Take it out of planning mode and unleash the beast. So these guys will go and collect the lumber from the warehouse. And I've just realised I'm sending them all the long way round. Let's just connect that in. See if we can make things faster. Ooh, construction alert. Can't reach water pump. Have I? Oh, I did it again. I can see the break there. There we go. Fixed. I should just title all my episodes "Forgot to link the roads again, part 1 through 30. Alright, so once the cardboard panels are delivered, we are making heavy fabric, which is brilliant. That will start to be delivered to this once that's underway, and then we can get our interior linings. I have a buyer for my interior linings once they're made, and that will be... Is it tier 3? It is. Mould. Where are you? 163 tiles away. So that's too far. But it does mean I could send it to a nearby truck depot. For instance, truck depot number 3. Or even truck depot number 4. Let's send it to truck depot number 3. So, whoops, sorry, zooming in a bit too much there. So, destinations. Interior linings. That's what I wanted. Truck depot number 1. And we'll just let that collect up the interior linings. Old regulation lapsed, which means my upkeep is going to go down, which is awesome. So we're still waiting for the interior line, cardboard panels to be produced. That's going to be 2 every 45 days. How many do I need? I need 2 every 30 days. So I'm actually going to need to increase the amount of pulp and panels. So we'll just get that done now. Paper mill, will these fit in? Have I timed this, not timed this, spaced this right? Let's just copy that one. I have. Yay! Right, so that will produce me 4 every 45 days, and I need 4 every 30 days, so still not enough. Alright. If I add another 2 in there, will that be enough? Hopefully. So let's just copy you. Spin you around. Line you up that way. And we'll copy you as well. Spin you around. Line you up that way. So you're just waiting on pulp. I'll just check our warehouse actually has enough logs, because I've got a feeling I'm going to need to... No, I've got plenty of logs at the moment. And wait for the save to close. Right. So, we've still not sent any cardboard panels over just yet. Oh, we have. It's just like 2 of them. So we've just got to wait. Wait for the pulp to be done. I've got plenty of cotton. More than enough cotton. Why are you holding up furniture bases still? Sheesh. You'd think we'd be producing enough with all those factories. And it's not like I've got a shortage of boards. Right, so I made just under 6 million income last month, and it gave me a 4 million in net income, which is brilliant. We're on 209 million, so money is currently not an issue. I'm not going to tempt fate by saying money is no longer an issue. I have an abundance of water, I have an abundance of milk. I also have a problem, because I'm not producing anything anymore, because I have too much milk. So I'm going to need to figure a way of getting rid of this milk. Right, figured. That's one of the things to bear in mind, is that things like livestock farms, which produce 3 items, if one of them fills up to maximum, the farms will shut down. So because I'm not getting rid of that milk, that meant I reached the maximum storage for milk, which meant it stopped. Which meant that the leather that I actually need, decline and decline, I need my heavy pulp, was going to start running short. So if I hadn't noticed that, I would have found myself in a bit of a pickle. As it is, I've got plenty of leather sitting in the warehouse. But if I'd left that unattended for any period of time, that would have been me in the shtuck. Have I produced any interior linings? Let's have a look. I produced 1 last month from you. and 1 from you. So we're still a fair way off of getting any sort of meaningful production in place. But my cardboard panels are being produced. I seem to be producing plenty of dye. Or am I? Let's have a look. I'm getting the berries there. I have plenty of linings, so that's pretty good. And I've got plenty of heavy fabric. So we are actually in a reasonably good place. What this means though is I have reached my first milestone. I have all the components for the interior. So if I go to my tech tree, I'm going to splash a bit of cash on the car prototype and I'm going to research the interior body. It doesn't cost a great deal, but it does mean that now I have what I need to start making interior bodies. Shame no one wants to buy them, really. I'm pretty sure no one wants to buy them. Does seem a bit daft to go to a car parts shop and buy an interior body. Right, our car seat requirements. Ooh, we have car seat requirements. I would say our car seat requirements have gone up. We're selling those to Chillingham. Not making as much as I would. But interior linings will come to Chillingham when I start shipping them. Which doesn't seem to be anytime soon. Because I haven't actually set up the trade route. I thought I had. Clearly not. Are they being shipped to trade? They are. So that's what I had actually done. So, trade routes. Pause the game, because I don't really like it complaining. Trucks. So, Chillingham Depot 1. We'll add interior linings. Now, how many do I actually want? Mould wants how many interior linings? They want 3 every 15 days. So go back to my trade route. That's 6. That should be enough. So we'll add a stop and we want to send you to Truck Depot 3. We'll play that. And then at Truck Depot 3, we will send interior linings straight to the shop in mould. That's unpause. Right, interior body's done. I have seats. I have interior linings. And I have radio receivers. All brilliant. What's next? Right. Car prototype. Body chassis. So, interior bodies, done. Exterior bodies. Windows, headlights, and paint. 3 quite significant things. So windows just require glass. So we're going to need to put some sand down. We're going to need some coal. We're producing sand and coal in this area anyway, so it's not a huge leap to go for windows. Does anyone want windows? Yes, mould wants windows. Okay, so that's a good one to start with. Headlights require light bulbs and glass. Again, more glass being produced. So we're going to really need to ramp up our glass production in this area, I think. Light bulbs need copper wire and glass. Well, we're already producing those here. We're going to need some more copper though. Do we have any more? We have a copper ore field here. So the big problem's getting coal over. And that's going to be my biggest issue. Does Bridport have any coal? No. Bridport has nothing. What a useless place. What about you guys? You've got coal and you've got iron. So again, no good to me. So we are going to need to increase the amount of copper being produced if we're going to get our light bulbs done. Is this an opportunity for Zeppelins, I wonder? Now, Bath Planning Office, what have you got? You've got copper, oil, gas, you've got wood, but again, plenty of space as well. But no coal. Towcester or Towchester. No coal. Seven Oaks. No coal. Wow, this is a very coal deprived map. So, what did I check? Hermastonsu, whatever the name is. Yeah. So we've only got actually 2 places for coal. Find that, because again the game's listening to me and saying you haven't got any copper wire, so I'm going to give you a contract for it. Right. So we are deprived of glass. We're deprived of glass? Really? Wow, I'm going to need to up my glass production. It's not sand, it's, and you've got plenty of coal, so it is just literally producing glass. Alright. So we are... Can I sell light bulbs? Or can I sell headlights? That's a bigger question, because I'd rather be selling the full ones. Not to you at the car parts shop. Chillingham, what about yours? Do you want a car? Yes, you want headlights. So we could sell them to Chillingham. Right, so headlights is going to be the next thing to produce, I think. And we're going to need to up our glass production. We're going to need to ensure we've got plenty of copper coming in, because copper is still a bottleneck. But I have plenty of copper wire. So maybe copper isn't as much as a bottleneck as I thought. It doesn't appear to be. Interesting. I am going to resume the coal, because we are getting a bit low on that. So we'll just switch you back on. Off you go. So we're going to need some more glass factories. So I think we should start... Are we still in range of the warehouse? Just in range of the warehouse. Let's pop some more smelters down and get some more glass made. Drop you into that mode. Actually, let's just copy this one, because that's run the right way. You want to be there. And hold down shift when I do this, and I don't have to keep on clicking. 2 and 3. I suspect I'm going to need a lot more sand. Oh, saying that again. Warehouse is maximum amount of sand already in it. I've got plenty of furniture bases, so I probably want some more home goods factories actually. Right, pop one more in. Probably could fit another one in actually. Right. So our biggest issue is glass, which is fine. I've increased the amount of glass factories. You still need more copper, but I do have plenty of copper wires. So at some point I am going to need to increase the amount of copper I'm producing. I'm kind of bottlenecked at the moment, or am I? Am I? I wonder. Let's go copper mine. If I've got you in this area here, spin that round. And as long as you're, where were you, 4 squares? 3 squares? 4 squares. So as long as that's 4 squares away, which it is. And if I pop you round this way, I'm too close. Oh no, I'm not. 1, 2, 3. Can I fit another one in anywhere? Yes. Just there. I should really pause this. I can't get any more in. This is horrible. But pop you in there. And now I want you to there. And that's more copper that we can produce. And you are going straight to truck depot number 4. Logistics, truck depot number 4. Okay. So things are starting to go pretty well. We have all of the components for our interior car body. We're unpicking some of the bottlenecks we've got. We've got more glass factories because the next thing we're going to be making is the exterior. And for that we're going to need paint, we're going to need windows, and we're going to need light bulbs. The windows and the light bulbs for the headlamps, or headlights I should say, all require glass and copper wire. So we're going to need to greatly expand this area. So we're just going to need some more copper. Decline that one. We're still making a fairly reasonable amount of cash. I have plenty of furniture bases, but again, light bulbs seem to be the issues. And we are taking care of that glass. So, in the next episode, we will look to producing. I think the first one we're going to produce is the headlights, because they're a bit more complex than the windows. Windows just require glass. So we'll leave this one here. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you dislike it, feel free to give it a dislike. Any comments at all, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a subscribe. It just leaves me to say I wish you a very good day. And I thank you for watching the video, and I hope you will join me again soon. Thank you very much.